Demand planning in Anaplan can be configured to meet your business process requirements. Anaplan is typically set up for customers based upon exceptions management, meaning that rule-based alerts can easily be created to focus resource on the value-add areas that require most attention. This example of a landing page dashboard is set up for a day in the life of a demand planner, where they can configure the metrics and data that's key to their decision making, and also see a selection of the alerts requiring attention. For example, high growth alerts, forecast accuracy alerts, and indicators of where performance at category level can be monitored. There is also a summary of the various risks and opportunities suggested to complement the baseline demand and links to other useful planner functions. The demand plan can support custom processes. For example, how is the baseline forecast to be created? By using Anaplan's statistical forecast models? Or by disaggregating financial sales targets? Do you need to overlay collaborative inputs using a consensus demand process? Do you need to plan at different levels, including bill of materials for components or raw materials? Typically for demand planning, Anaplan customers use the built-in statistical forecasting engine with up to 27 forecast models available, covering moving average, intermittent, trend and seasonal. In this app we have 19 different models across the full range of profiles. Anaplan takes historical actual or adjusted demand and can create a statistical forecast for every level of the hierarchies, for example at both the lowest product and customer level, up through product location and category levels, all the way to the total aggregated business. Depending upon your product range and number of locations, planners can interact at the most appropriate level, overriding models and applying adjustments. The consensus demand landing page supports planners gathering business intelligence by collaborating with other functional teams, in this case across sales, customer, and marketing teams. Demand planners themselves might typically interact with forecast adjustments on a dashboard such as this. It has a simplistic layout to visualize the demand plan, where the statistical baseline demand is overlaid with opportunities, risks, and manual adjustments, in this case at the customer SKU level. But the interaction could be at any level of the product or regional hierarchies. The process is easily combined in Anaplan with what-if scenarios. When adjusting to scenario 1, I see an alternative plan that can later be compared with multiple other plans before final selection. Dependent upon your demand signal, differentiated dashboards can be created along a similar process for make-to-order products, where pipeline sales orders can also be viewed and managed. Many organizations require bill of materials functionality to manage components or raw materials for areas such as production, assembly, kitting, or bundles. Anaplan enables bill of materials to be created for many levels, tens or dozens if required. The simplistic structure of this dashboard creates a view of the 3 bill of material levels in this structure for an easy adjustment and export of the final MRP plan. Finally, dependent upon the functional components of your custom demand planning process, dashboards can be configured to bring together all of the inputs for approval and monitoring. This first example dashboard reconciles a top-down and bottom-up process. And here, various demand scenarios can be compared and finalized, the selected plan being approved for execution, rolling into the supply plan.